Lots of spin. I think that range ball came back.
Okay, so for this experiment, what we're testing is whether increased friction increases the spin off of a wedge. So these two wedges are identical, except for the fact that this wedge, its face has been replaced with 140 grit sandpaper. Launch angle for sure, spin rate for sure. And then during the experiment, Calvin, if you ever like hit one off the toe or like you're like down, like we can just toss that one and do it again.
Yeah. Stock standard wedge. Nothing special. This one I'm gonna really try to flip it. Should I just keep, do you think I should just hit like, should I hit one more switch and then go back? You want me to just kind of keep alternating?
Yeah, we'll do like 3 and 3 and 3.
And then 3 and 3 and then whoever's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, that one felt good. Clean.
The high spin rate.
Better spin rate. Okay. Now we're gonna hit Taylor Morton's creation with the 140 grit sandpaper on a wedge face. So let's see what happens. All right. Felt it grab a little more.
Spin rate's way higher.
Spin rate much higher. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it grab. Like it's different. It's a different feel for sure. The question is, am I going to be able to get one of these in my bag, man?
That's way higher. That's way higher. Like, that's crazy.
Stock standard wedge. Okay, solid. Going down a little bit. What's very interesting is even though that spin rate might seem low on a wedge, that ball's still gonna hit that green and stop. You know, with a normal ball, it is. You know, and that's how my wedges usually are. What's interesting to see with the sandpaper being as high as it is, those balls are coming back.
Yeah.
For sure, right? You know. There we go, nice and thin. So that was a good hit. 78, okay? That was probably that's more of a spin shot, a little more cleaner. So that's pretty, on a stock standard, that's a good spin rate. Solid.
So do you really feel, like, is there like a physical feel difference between
totally,
them?
man. I can feel it. All right, we're gonna take our glove off from this last one. Really start looking at the feel part of it, right? Sandpaper, 140 grit. Same exact wedge. Gosh, that feels so much better when it comes to like just control and spin. It's unbelievable. 10,540, man, awesome. And like we were saying before, on the standard wedge, spin probably gonna just stop on the green pretty close to its divot. That type of spin rate at 10,540, that ball's probably checking back, you know, coming off the green. Again, another thing I'm noticing big time is the launch, man. And I love low launch and a lot of spin. Like if I could hit wedges like that all day, I would, you know. The best thing when it comes to control is not allowing it to just shoot up in the air and lose it. So again, this is, with the sandpaper, it's really helping me keep the flight of the ball down. So. Oh yeah. Hey, awesome. So definitely a different feel. I gotta tell you, Taylor, I'm digging the sandpaper, man. I am. I'm liking the control, And you know, the added spin, I mean, hey, that's awesome. That's fun. I'd love to see what it would do, you know, hitting on a green coming back. But yeah, really cool. Similar. If anything, what I noticed is I could flight the Sandpaper one down more. You know what I mean? I could control the trajectory better. So, you know, there could be some of that friction of being able to control it on the face more. Yeah. That's gonna spin. Yeah. 1100.
Maybe that was the best one.
11,000. That's awesome. 11,000 spin. Thanks to the Sandpaper. 25 launch. I like it.
Yeah, the launch angle is massive difference between
Right.
the two.
I think that'll be another thing that you'll see, man, is a little lower launch, more spin.
Yeah.
Just like that. I like that one. I like that one. Low, a lot of spin. A lot of spin with this. And we were joking that I wonder what this Sandpaper is going to do to a golf ball. You know, that'll be the real test. So.
We just got done with our wedge experiment. What were kind of like your thoughts between the two wedges?
What I really picked up on was the control I got with the Sandpaper. The feel I got, even at impact, I felt like I could control the ball in the sense of keeping it lower. The added spin was amazing. Like, what a difference. I mean, it was almost double in some cases, but very different, but definitely the control aspect, much more control. The more friction, the more I could control the ball flow, for sure.
Okay, so in conclusion, I think we can say, I mean, it's kind of surprising. I think the Sandpaper wedge was the superior wedge. I mean, not for durability, but I mean, if you're looking for the best spin, maybe glue some Sandpaper onto your wedge.
I'd agree, and you know what? I'm gonna trade you, Taylor, because I'm taking this one and I'm gonna go play with this wedge, man.